confirm of 2023 AGM minutes. We shall go through them. Matters arising from the minutes. We shall have the chairman's report and supervisory board report. Presentation and consideration of year 2023 audited accounts. Consideration and approval of the year 2023 dividends and honorarium. Appointment of the year 2024 auditors. Presentation of 2024 adjusted budget and the 2025 provisional budget. Approval of society's borrowing power. Confirmation of the board of directors and supervisory board member. We shall have AOB, and this was signed by the Honorary Secretary, Mr. Eriud Bogwa, and copied to Murang'a County Director of Cooperatives, also County Cooperative Officers, Murang'a County, Commissioner for Cooperative Development, Nairobi, and Chief Executive Officer, SASRA. Bwana Chairman.
Thank you so much, the Honorary Secretary. I think now we can be able to go through the business of the day. And I want to say this. This year have been very challenging, and we know the environment we are working in. We know what is happening in the country. Today there are so many companies which are closing down. But for us, we want to thank God that our mentor Sacco is still sound and safe. Just like the Honorary Secretary, I also want to thank you members for coming early for this meeting. I said I was here at 6:30, and I found almost 100 members had arrived at that particular time. Last time I was asked the question on the quorum. I want to say that by 8:30, the members who had arrived were 905. So I think now we should be hitting more than 1,500. Now on the issue of this quorum, because maybe the member who asked might maybe repeat it, I want to say this. We have the new Sacco Societies Act that is coming out. And as a board, we thought it prudent that we don't do piecemeal amendments. We want that act, once it is passed, we sit as a board and together with the members, and we do all the amendments that are required at once, so that we can align ourselves with the new Cooperative Act that is coming out. I want to say again here, when we look at mentor Sacco, and when we open the common bond, here we are very diverse. We have teachers, we have people from the ministry, we have all kinds of people are seated here. We have also the senior citizen with us here who have saved a lot. So I want to say this, all members are equal. As long as you have the required share capital and you are contributing monthly deduction like any other person, you are a member of mentor Sacco. Now with that, I want again to request the secretary to come and take us through the minutes of the last AGM. Yeah, can we have a proposer and a seconder? And I think we did not even propose and second the whatever, the notice. We have a proposer and a seconder for the minutes. For the notice rather. Proposer?
Kata Machege, member number 11500.
Can we have a seconder? Patrick Kuria, member number 13163. Maybe before Mr. Guma comes and also read the minutes of the last meeting, I would want to introduce the members of the board that we work with. So I request you come here so that you can introduce yourself. Joyce, you also prepare to introduce the guests that are with us.
Hamjambo. I'm Robert Kibe, the board treasurer.
Good morning, members. I'm John Mwaniki, the vice chairman.
Happy New Year. God is good, and all the time. My name is Tom Bogwa, Director, Mentor Sacco.
Happy New Year. This is Kamau Festas, Director, Mentor Sacco. I have a problem with my voice.
Good morning once again. Gumaerud, my name, honor as secretary in the board.
God is good, and all the time. My name's James Kemari, Director, Mentor Sacco.
Yes. Good morning, colleagues. I'm Peter Jenga Mwangi, the chairman of the Supervisory Board. Welcome to the meeting.
I'm Jabu Nyote. God is good, and all the time. I'm Clement Kamau, Secretary, Supervisory Board of Director.
Happy New Year. I'm Madam Glaze Jerry Rogeo, Supervisory. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Kiago James Mwangi, Director, Mentor Sacco. Welcome.
I'm Jamboni. Joroge Francis is my name, Director, Mentor Sacco.
I'm Jambo members. God is good, and all the time. My name is Joyce Washeke Ndegwa. I'm the CEO Mentor Sacco. I want to take this opportunity also to welcome you to the 47th annual general meeting. Karibuni sana. Somebody has lost his ID. Josephat Mugoro Karaoke. You can pick it from our staff. So I was also charged with the responsibility of introducing our visitors. I'm going to start with the Department of Cooperatives, Murang'a County, and I'm going to request the Director for Cooperatives, Mr. Nderu, to introduce his team on my behalf.
Okay, asante CEO. My colleagues, kindly come in front. Yes, good morning. Yes, my name is John Deru. I'm the acting director, Cooperatives.
I'm Francis Karingo, cooperative officer in our county, Murang'a. Thank you.
Morning. Happy New Year. I'm Doreen Jerry from Kahuro Sub-County.
Morning. Joseph Juguna from Kagema Sub-County.
Good morning. I'm Felix Idai, cooperative officer, Madhia.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Rahab Mombi, cooperative officer, Kandara.
Good morning. I'm Kennedy Jacob, cooperative officer, Gatanga and Ithanga sub-counties.
God is good. Charles Onyike Kemani, cooperative officer, Murang'a South.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We work hand in hand with the Department of Cooperatives, and that is why you can see they have come in large numbers. We have also guests from Cooperative Bank, led by Nicholas Kamonye. Kindly introduce your team.
Good morning, dear members. My name is Nicholas Kamonye from Cooperative Bank of Kenya, head office within the Cooperatives Division.
Good morning, members. My name is Timothy Kimani. I'm in charge of Sacco banking, relationship managed by Central Region. Thank you.
Karibuni sana. Then we have our external auditor. Kindly introduce yourself.
Good morning, members. My name is Karaoke Wanjiru. I'm here to represent the auditors who audit your books. I have a colleague who is coming, so we'll talk later as we interrogate the books. Welcome.
Yes. Then, Chairman, with your permission, I would request that the members of staff, my colleagues who are near here, Kaidre, where are you? Members of staff of Mentor Sacco? Even if you're not going to say your names, wave to the members. We are a big team, but some of us are in the branches, and that is why we cannot be able to attend the meeting, all of us. Karibuni sana.
Thank you, Joyce, for those introductions. I now want to request the Honorary Secretary to come forward and take us through the minutes of the last AGM.
Thank you very much, Chairman, once again. Colleague cooperators, I want to take you through minutes of the 46th Annual General Meeting held on 21st January, year 2023, and it was held at Ihora Stadium. Those present were the directors who have just introduced themselves here. In attendance, we had 2,120 members. Our Mentor Sacco staff, in total 52, were present, and the guests who had graced the occasion that time, we had Mr. Francis Karengo, who was the Director of Cooperatives Moranga, Madam Grace Kefiro, Sub-County Director of Cooperatives Kagema, Felix Gidhae, Sub-County Director of Cooperatives Madhioya, Madam Doreen Jerry, Sub-County Director of Cooperatives Kahuro, Milfred W. Mwangi, Sub-County Director of Cooperatives Kegumo. We had Mr. Joseph Jogona, Sub-County Director of Cooperatives Madhioya, David Mwangi, Cooperative Bank, Mr. Edward Motuarohio, also from Cooperative Bank, Mr. Harrison Moshiri from Cooperative Bank, Rahab Chege from Kodik Limited, Mr. Zachary Wabogo, Regional Manager CIC, Mr. Mwangi from Cusco, Mr. Otieno Oboge, External Auditor that year. The agenda were reading and confirmation of the notice of the annual general meeting, reading and confirmation of the year 2022 AGM minutes, matters arising from the minutes, chairman's report, supervisory board report, presentation and consideration of the year 2022 audited accounts, consideration and approval of the year 2022 dividend and honorarium, appointment of the year 2023 auditors, presentation of adjusted 2023 budget and provisional budget year 2024, approval of the society's borrowing power, confirmation of board of directors and supervisory board of directors at the AOB. Minute 1, this was Mentor Sacco AGM 21/1/2023, reading and confirmation of the annual general meeting. The chairman called meeting to order at 9 a.m. He welcomed the members to the meeting and called upon Madam Monica Derry, member number 29729, to open the meeting with a word of prayer. The secretary read through the notice convening the 46th AGM of the Sacco. This was proposed and seconded by Mr. Bernard Kibe, member number 18026, and Madam Lucy Mwangi, member number 9405, respectively. The chairman asked the directors to introduce themselves to the members. The Sacco CEO introduced the guests in the meeting to the general members. Minute 2, reading and confirmation of the previous AGM minutes. Honorary Secretary took the members through the minutes of the previous AGM held on 22nd January 2022. This was proposed and seconded by Mr. Wilson Kahagi, member number 29104, and Madam Alice Boro, member number 13760, respectively. Minute 3, matters arising from the previous AGM minutes. Mr. David Karaja, member number 11457, appreciated that the directors had general for arriving early for the AGM. He raised the issue of AGM quorum and proposed it should be raised. In response, the chairman said the quorum was set during our bylaws review in the year 2018. 3-2, Mr. Joel Kamau, member number 11799, said the honoraria should be well written in the books of accounts. The chairman said the figures were well explained by the external auditor. Minute 4, Chairman's report. The chairman took the members through the report, which highlighted the following. 1, Sacco's performance in the year 2022, membership, society's total assets, share capital, members' deposits and savings, loans and advances, total revenue, member services, digital evaluation, compliance with prudential standards. The report was proposed and seconded by Thomas Gashero, member number 16741, and Jane Dongo, member number 14234, respectively. Minute 5, supervisory report. The chairman supervisory took the report on the following. Membership, total assets, share capital, members' deposits and savings, loan. The report was proposed and seconded by Mr. Nahashon Kimani, member number 14371, and David Getare, member number 29678, respectively. Reaction to the reports. Mr. Lucas Kenyajui, member number 13284, said members have confidence in Sacco leadership, adding that the retirees are good managers of their resources. He observed that the directors have motivated members to save more, which might reduce dividend and interest payout. He said age should not be a determining factor to stop a member from buying a position in Mentor Sacco. In response, the chairman read an article in the bylaws which states that any member of the Sacco can elect and be elected. He further informed the members that no money lies idle in the society. The money is invested in interest-earning institutions like CIC, Cooperative Bank, and money markets. Number 2, Mr. David Karaja, member number 11457, said many members join society, but they do not borrow. He said those whose share capital is below the minimum should be deducted part of their dividends to be compliant. The chairman informed the members that those who have not attained the minimum share capital have their dividends capitalized. Mr. Irogo Muirore, member number 2294, asked if there is any ex-officio who sits in the board. In response, the chairman said county director of cooperatives or his representative sits in the board. Number 4, Mr. John Mugo, member number 8656, said the appreciation token given as incentive during recruitment is very small and should be raised. The chairman said the board is guided by the budget. Mr. Dongo Joroge, member number 6309, wanted to know, since financial institutions were increasing their loan interest rates, whether Mentor Sacco would follow suit. The chairman informed the members that loan interest rate in the Sacco is not determined by the market rate. Madam Esther Kafura, Madam Esther Kafura Duarte, member number 12348, appreciated members for supporting her during the just concluded elections, though her votes were not enough to be declared the winner. She suggested that insurance should take care of defaulted loans to safeguard guarantors. The chairman informed the members that insurance does not cover defaulted loans. He further insisted to the members that once one guarantees a member, it is a declaration that one is ready to pay in case the loan is defaulted. He said this is well documented in the loan form and is in the Act. Mr. Thomas Mwai, member number 15413, appreciated the senior citizens for the role and sacrifice they made to see Mentor Sacco stand firm. He said the Sacco election should be free from politics. Politicians include party leaders and unions. He said those seeking to be elected in Mentor Sacco should give their manifestos for members to decide whom to vote for. Members in unison agreed there should be no politics in Sacco matters. Mr. Joel Maina, member number 11799, talked on digital evolution where mobile withdrawal charges should vary. Every withdrawal charges is 73 shillings, irrespective of the amount. In response, the chairman said withdrawal charges are determined by many factors and promised to offer the best to the members. Mr. Daniel Karaoke, member number 18431, said proposed income rates should be shared at 70% to members and 30% to operations. The chairman explained that there are statutory retention ratios which are implemented by the regulator and set by Cooperative Act to guide the cooperatives. Mr. Lucas Kenyanjui, member number 13284, proposed to the board to offload excess funds to members who do not borrow. The chairman advised the members to borrow more, adding that the unborrowed deposits are invested in the money market. The CEO clarified that collaterals are demanded from businessmen and other professionals with business accounts. She said the Sacco's portfolio at risk stood at 3.77%, while the Sasra ratio of below 5%. Those who do not borrow but deposit money with the Mentor Sacco enable the society to give advances, waive the 10% clearance charges, and reduces the appraisal period. She said the society had no external borrowing from financial institutions, courtesy of members' deposits. Minute 6, presentation and consideration of the year 2022 audited accounts. The external auditor, Mr. Otieno Oboge, presented the audited accounts for the year 2022. The audited financial statements comprised of statement of financial position is at 31st December 2022. Statement of change in equity, statement of cash flows, and statement of comprehensive income. The audited accounts were in accordance with the international standards on auditing, that is ISAS, and the evidence obtained was sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for the opinion. The audited report was proposed and seconded by Mr. Mwangi Muirore, member number 2273, and Tafida Maina, member number 14728, respectively. Minute 7, consideration and approval of the year 2022 dividends and honoraria. The chairman took the members through the rates of interest on deposits and dividends payout for the various types of deposits as follows. Ordinary deposits to be paid at 12.3%, FOSA deposits 12.3%, Mazao deposits 12.3%, share capital 15%. The dividends and interest payouts were proposed and seconded by Felix Minor, member number 189, and Joyfrey Kahwai, member number 10189. Minute 8, appointment of 2023 external auditors. The chairman informed the members that Auditor Otieno Oboge had audited the society for 3 consecutive years. As such, the firm was not eligible for the audit as per the law. He said the firm had done a very good job. He informed the members that the board had vetted external auditors who sought consideration and awarded Mazars LLP Certified Public Accounts Kenya. Proposed and seconded by Edward Goge, member number 11136, and Samuel Waidaka, member number 5026, respectively. Minute 9, presentation of adjusted budget of 2023 and 2024 provisional budget. This was presented by the Chief Executive Officer as follows. year 2023 budget and year 2024 provisional budget. Year 2023, comparatively with the year 2024, total income year 2023 1.8 billion, and in year 2024 2.1 billion. Total expenditure 1.5 billion, and 2024 1.799 billion. Total surplus 2023 232 million, and 224 364.7 million. A cash budget for the year 2023 was presented as follows. Expected cash receipts 5.2 billion, expected cash payments 4.89 billion, and expected cash as at 31st December 2023 372.6 million. The budget was deliberated upon and adopted through proposal of Thomas Moai, member number 15413, and seconded by Mr. Gideon Mwangi, member number 11576. Reactions from financial statements. Mr. Peter Kagiri, member number 9981, said the expenses need to be reduced and Kwanzaa had be finalized. The chairman informed members that the board has always worked towards prudent management of costs. He further informed the members that the board is working to clear with the Kwanzaa project, and the society had received over 62 million from sales of the plots in the year under review. Minutes 10, approval of society's borrowing power. The chairman informed members that the society had no external borrowing and had no intention to borrow. The society's borrowing power was at 1 billion, and the board wished it remains the same. This was proposed and seconded by Irongo Moirore, member number 2294, and Madam Jerry Dongo, member number 17518, respectively. Minute 11, confirmation of Board of Directors and Supervisory Board of Directors. Mr. Francis Karengu, the County Director of Cooperatives, commended the Sacco leadership, members, especially the senior citizens, for their patriotism. He said cooperatives are democratically controlled and every member has a right to elect or be elected. All members have equal rights. He said societies are governed by law and do not recognize other ex-officials except the CEO. He appreciated all the members for turning up in large numbers for the meeting. He presented the elected directors as follows. Gataga electoral area, Mr. Francis Joroge, Mr. Francis Mwagi Joroge. Kadara electoral area, Mr. James Kimari Joroge. Kahuro electoral area, Mr. John Mwaneki Kamau. For the supervisory board, Kangema Madioya and Nikiharu, Madam Grace Jerry Rogeo. They were proposed and seconded by John Mwangi, member number 7941, and Lincoln Waderi, member number 12953, respectively. Presentation of awards. Madam Joyce Degoa, the Society's Chief Executive Officer, led in awards presentation to the best 3 in various categories. The awards were presented to the outstanding members by various guests in attendance. The said the meeting was attended by a record 2,120 members and over 23,000 online viewers. Minute 12, AOB. The chairman thanked everybody, including the day's guests, for attendance. Without any other business to transact, the meeting adjourned at 12:15 p.m. with prayer said by Madam Vivian Jerry Kangede, member number 15904. This was recorded by the Hon Secretary. Asanteni sana, Chairman.
Thank you so much, the Honorary Secretary, for taking us through the minutes of the last AGM. And just before we go to the reaction of the minutes, I want to say that this year we are awarding a record 108 members who have patronized the society in a very big way. But because this is a very big number, we shall not do it here. So they have been contacted and they have been told to collect their gifts at the nearest branch. Because we realize that 108 members, if we were to give them here, we are going to waste a lot of time. So those ones who have been called, can they report to the nearest branch and collect it there? But we have those who are in position one. Those ones, I think we have communicated with them and we are going to award them here. And in this connection, I want to alert the following members. Esther Jerry Getao, I'm not saying that you come now, but I want to alert you so that when I call you, you come very, very fast. We have Andrew Mureithi, Roirie, then we have Ruse Washukanjoke, Eagle Crest Ventures, and then we have Jane Wangoi Ngogi and Esther Nyakeo Kamau. We shall be awarding them in intervals. I think the Secretary has taken us through the minutes of the last AGM. I would want to request for a proposer and a seconder. Can we have a proposer and a seconder? Mike.
Rincon Rwanderi, not Rwanderi. Member number 12593.
I second.
I propose.
Name and member number.
Mwagi Moirore, member 2273.
Thank you so much. We want to go through those minutes from page 5, or I think page 4. I think page 4 has no issues. It is about the people who attended. Then we have page 5, where we have the agenda. Then can we go to page 6? We go page by page. If there is any query, anything somebody would want clarification, that is why we are here for this AGM. So we are on page 6. And that one was about reading and confirmation of the notice and also confirmation of the previous annual AGM. We go to page 7. I had addressed the question that was asked by the member, David Karanja, and I said, since we are having a new act that is coming out, we are waiting for that, so that if we want to do amendments, we do at the same time, so that we can align ourselves with the new act that is coming. I agree with Mr. Karanja. Maybe the quorum that was set about 200 people, today the society has grown, but we are going to look at that as we review our bylaws. Page 8. Page 9.
Oh, thank you, Chairman.
I can't see where you are. I have seen you.
I'm Peter Kagiri, member number 9981. I'm on page 8. That is number 1, reactions. There was this issue which was raised by Lucas Kenyajui on the age of members who are supposed to be elected as board of directors. According to your answer, it says the chairman read the article in the bylaws which says that any member of the Sacco can erect or be elected. Does that mean that the bylaws have changed? Because
if a member has retired from the service, because this is only for the teachers, is not entitled to vie for the post. We need some clarification considering their future elections, which will be coming.
And maybe to answer your question, I would like in this forum to recognize the senior citizen. Where are you? Can we stand up, senior citizens? I want to say, and I said from the beginning, a member is a member. As long as you have the share capital of 30,000 and still you are contributing. So these are the members who are senior citizens, and I want to thank you so much for being in the Sacco. And I want to say this. This board, when we came, when we took over as a board, we said we must have 100% retention of our members. And I'm a very proud chairman today because we are almost having 95% of our members still in the Sacco. Tukirudi pale zamani, wakati mtu alikuwa anapatiwa barua ya kuretire, they were even filling the forms to withdraw even before they leave the service. But today, and I want to tell you, these members have really patronized the society. And going by what even I can be able to read here, they are good investors in the Sacco. And they also have a right, like any other person. I want to say our retirees, by today, they have given us mazao deposits of 433 million. Is it this little money? There's a lot of money. So they are members. I still want to go to bylaws. What the bylaw says, because we are guided by these bylaws. And these bylaws are talking about qualification for membership. And I want to lead the qualification for a membership in Mentor Sacco. Number one, it says a person of either sex who possesses the following qualification shall be eligible for membership. Number one is within the field of, is within the common border. So we have number one, teachers or staff from public and private primary and secondary school, tertiary institutions, higher institutions of learning in the Republic of Kenya. That is one. Then it also talks about a retiree who wishes to continue. So a retiree who wishes to continue to be a member is allowed by the bylaw. Tuko pamoja? Is he a member? He is a member. Then I want to go still in the bylaws. It talks about the rights of members. I've talked about who is a member, is it? A teacher, any other person who is working there, a retiree is also a member by this bylaw. And then I want to go to the rights of a member. And it states clearly, subject to these bylaws, policies, standards, values, and procedures, all members shall have the right to use society services and exercise the rights established by the Act and the rules and these bylaws. And the members are entitled but not limited to, number one, states very clearly, elect and be elected into the organ of the society unless otherwise prohibited by any other rule. Tuko pamoja? So that is why I said in my beginning remarks, all people here are equal as long as you have what makes you to be a member of Mentor Sacco. Number one, and that is why even when we come to elections, we would not allow you to vote unless you have 30,000 share capital because you are not a member. But if you have the 30,000, then you are fully paid up member of Mentor Sacco and you are contributing the monthly contribution. Now the members I'm talking about, these are the senior citizens that we have today. In terms of what they are giving us every month, they are giving us more than 50 million every month in terms of contribution, in terms of shares. So they are not lesser than the other members. And that one we have to agree. They are members like any other particular person. So can we go to number 9? Well, we were number 8, yes?
Chairman of and all members. I feel when I hear about that word. This microphone, is it okay? Okay. The word retirees. This is not the old eras. I just want to talk about when we retire, we just change the career, and also we change the ministry. We go to Ministry of Finance. And then when we go there, this is the time we start realizing how we use our money. Otherwise, I want us to avoid the word retirees in this meeting, the next general meeting. We are smart members. We are members like all other members.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And I also want to add something here. Members, please. Kuna kitu nataka kuongeza hapa. When we are in the staff room, and when somebody retires, sorry for using the word. I don't know which word I'm going to use. But you have, yeah, when you have left the service, you find the teachers in the staff room saying they will not sign for that person. I want to ask a question. Yule ameenda, ni wapi ata default loan? Tuko pamoja? When is she going to be interdicted? Will he be interdicted? Kuna wakati atakosa kuenda kazi. So can you sign for them comfortably because they cannot default that loan? Hakuna wakati hiyo pesa yake itakosa. Yule ambaye amejeriwa pengine ataenda akose kuenda shule. And then that person is dismissed or even, but will a person who have left service ever get a letter of dismissal? Si pesa yake itakuwa inakuja. So I want to tell you, sign them for them comfortably because they cannot default. Tuko pamoja? So let's not, yes.
Mwenyekiti, you are getting it wrong. Because my friend Simon retired some time back. First thing is that you are asking him to get a person who can stand in for the roles that he assigned for people. So are you really putting it as it should be?
I can't get you.
I'm saying this. Somebody who is going out, as in going out, the first thing is that the Sacco tells them to clear that if they have signed for me, watakuta mtu akuja kumweke yule amesimamia. So, and we remove that one now then.
Tunasema ni yule tayari ameretire. Kuna yule ameenda nyumbani.
Are you getting me? Am I getting? Munanipata vizuri? If you are exiting, I'm saying my friend decided last week. Yes, Joyce,
Yes.
because you really say want to clear with you, so that, but he's not leaving the Sacco. So can he drop it from this Sacco, from this meeting? Huyo mtu aendelee mbe?
Yes. Thank you very, very much, JJ. What we do, we don't. Okay, sorry. I was saying we don't ask somebody who has moved out of service to exit. And that is why the chairman is saying we are encouraging them to continue being members. And not until one comes to withdraw, whatever age, if you want to withdraw membership and you have guaranteed members, then you have to bring alternative guarantors. But if you remain a member, you will not be asked to bring alternative guarantors, and you will not be asked to withdraw. And that is why we are saying we want to encourage that people do not withdraw from the Sacco even as they exit service. I hope it's clear.
So thank you. KCF 6768J. Mwenye gari KCF 7668J, umeacha mataa ikiwa on. Tutakuacha hapa. Please go and look at it. We will come. So can we go to page 8?
Oh, okay. Chairman. Thank you. All in attendance appreciated. I think what Mr. Kagiri was asking, and I believe that question has not been answered, it's only that he doesn't want to insist. He was talking about, I don't know, for the coming elections, and there was that issue of retiring. According, Bwana Kagiri, to the Act, Societies Act, as long as your brain is functioning, you are not handicapped, you are not bankrupt, you are allowed, not by the bylaws of Mentor Sacco, the Cooperative Act, to be elected if you are up to 70 years of age and even be a director in a cooperative. That is the rule. I think that's what Mr. Gil was asking. Because the other day it generated a lot of heat when we were here. We were talking about age. And it also used to be used as a tool during campaigns. That is why we decided to clear the air last AGM. Na watu wa PM muangalie hii kitu yenu. I also believe the PA, I don't know, I don't understand this. The idea behind using the screens is to reach the audience that cannot see. How can the main podium be here and have the screens right here with us? They ought to have been somewhere there and there so that the members at the far end can be served. Otherwise, they are not serving the purpose.
Point note, Bwana Kenyanjui. Point noted. Error is to human. Si sawa, but point noted. That's very good. Number 8. Page 8. Can we go to page 9?
Mwenyekiti wa shirika hili letu la Mentor na bodi lako na wanachama wenzangu, hamjaboni. Nashukuru kwa vile mwenyekiti unatabua wale ambao unaita retirees. Sasa nikiangalia kuna kitu kimoja mnaambia sisi sote tuko sawa. Walimu bora tu uwe mwanachama na umetimiza masharti yote. Lakini kuna kitu kimoja ninaona hapo, mkienda kwa your core value, the first phrase mnasema equality and equity. Lakini tukija ni mambo ya roles, kuna mahali moja mnapagua wale wamestaafu. Mambo mengine yote inakuwa sawa sawa, lakini kuna mahali mnapagua wale wamestaafu. You strict roles, hata kama ni normal, walitari mnapatia 48 months, na hao wengine mnapatia 70, 60 kwenda juu. Mbona msipatie watu wote the same time ya nini ya kulipa? Period ya kulipa. Mwenye role ajichagulie kama atachukua ama atachukua. So you are discriminating there, although you appreciate that our work, you appreciate us, hapa mnaweka discrimination. Kwa hivyo tujui hawa watu wote, unajua wengine wataritaya kesho, wengine kila mwezi na kila mwaka watu wanaritaya. Kwa hivyo hawa wote wataingia hiyo category. Tuangaliliwe hiyo sheria inasema wale wameritaya ni 48 months, iwe kama hao wengine mwanachama ajichagulie kama atachukua. Na kama ni hawa watu wanapitisha, hata kama ni referendum tunaenda hapa sasa, watu hapa ni wengi sana waseme ra ama ndio. Asante.
Thank you so much, Bwana Bidan. I think, Joyce, you have noted that. Member number. We didn't get the member number. 65? 5530. So I think the CEO, you have heard that. I think you are going to have a word on that. So can we go to page 9?
A bit, still on page 8. Are you telling us, Mr. Chairman, from today onward, we don't have an age limit? Does it? And then Mr. JJ was truly requesting that you will no longer ask somebody who signed for a person who has exited the job, people to replace. Then this member in this column, if we agree that we are very happy citizens, majority of us about to exit, not unless it is not clear to everybody. Then we are happy and coming to it and agreeing with you, very happy that there is no age limit. Since not unless you want it, you have applied it to withdraw your shares, you continue to be a member. We are happy and we welcome that. Not unless you clear it well.
Thank you so much. I want us to go, so we want to answer these questions once and all. Can we go to page 9? We go to page 10. Page 10. So there is somebody.
Thank you again, Bwana Chairman. Thank you again, Bwana Chairman. The insurance does not cover divorce. He further insisted the members that once one guarantees a member, it is declared that one is ready to pay in case the loan is defaulted. I'm asking the CEO, is it possible to restructure a loan? Maybe because you devote, it is not necessary the place of your work. You are still working. Is it possible for us to restructure? Instead of getting that member who has already been burdened by him, to restructure the time and maybe give that person whom we are calling a devoter more time to pay the loan. Because we look at them and we see them negatively. Members, are you aware those people who usually faces devoting are the contributors of the dividends that we eat? So much. So let us treat them, let us see them in another perspective. And as I said, kuna shida ya EPA. Kuna shida. Something should be done now. How was it?
Joyce, I think you have noted that. Anything else on page 10? Page 11. Page 11. Yes, JJ. There is somebody here.
Yes, sir. My issue is coming from page 10 and going to page 11 about the digital lending. I talked to Mr. Jiroga and Mr. Jenga about the quick fix. The quick fix, the way we are putting it in our MISA. You need 20,000. From the 20,000, that's where you'll get if you apply for 20,000, actually you are going to get around 17,000. I think we should look at that matter. Why is it? Because if I was really require 20,000, and I'm going to pay within a very short time of almost 4 months, and you are taking that I'm getting 17, you go to the other money market and you go to the bank. They will not put these things. So please, I'm charging the board. They should look at that issue of this. E-quick fix is very costly, isn't it? So please check, because if I was checking for 20,000, then you are giving me 17. This digital reading is becoming a problem. The issue of 73 shillings. I asked, in the sense of getting 100 shillings for a person with 73 shillings.
I have already addressed that.
Yes, so can you try
I
that? So
got it.
that one, digital reading, the whole issue, please go through about it again. It's the money that we try to get when you're in a fix. And that's why we call it quick fix. But you're fixing me too, with 3,000. Never helping.
Sure. Joyce, I think you hear what the members are saying. JJ, with that issue of 73 shillings, I've already instructed the CEO to look at it, but there is no sense. So all those are falling under you, Joyce. Number 12. Page 12, not number. That in? 15, and 16 is the conclusion. I want to go to the chairman's report. That is on page 17. The chairman's report to the 47th annual general meeting at Mobi Grounds, Murang'a Town on 20th January 2024. Opening remarks. The annual general meeting is a special event to all members. I'm pleased to present the board's report for the financial year 2023. The year 2023 was very challenging in many regards, but fortunately, it was a year that Mentor Sacco once again delivered strong financial performance and good progress on its annual strategy. Distinguished members and guests present today, please accept my appreciation for your sacrifice to grace this occasion. We are grateful to the Almighty God for enabling us to be here today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a time when we reflect on the Sacco performance for the past year and plan for the future. So I welcome you. Sacco overall performance. As a cooperative, Mentor Sacco puts the best interest of its members at the heart of every activity. Thus, in the period under review, the board and the management adopted a business model that ensured the Sacco is financially strong and stable amid its challenges. I'm also happy to report that our Sacco 2023 impressive results were driven by our passionate focus on members' needs as we executed the business plan within an economy that faced increasing inflation. In addition, the success can be attributed to members' trust in the Sacco products and services as displayed by the level of patronage. Membership. In the year, due to the Sacco's financial stability and aggressive marketing, 7,313 new members were recruited, 22.8% more than 5,957 new members recruited in 2022. This led to 22.5% growth from 32,000 members, 599 in 2022 to 39,912 active members. Notable in the year, the Sacco was able to increase its membership in Kiambu to over 3,000, and more are still joining, courtesy of good reputation. I have seen some members from Kiambu. I don't know whether they are still around. Can they stand up wherever they are? Kiambu members. Kiambu wako hapa. Wametoka Kiambu. Wamepotea? I was told they are around. So we have done a lot of marketing. Yeah? Where are they? Wanaogopa kusimama. Si ndio, wacha kuogopa. Hapa ni Mentor Sacco. Sio huko mlikuwa, hapa tunafanyanga mambo wazi. Na kuna wengine huko. So we want to appreciate you. Then, to sustain the ongoing growth, I urge all of us to passionately market the Sacco in forums we are privileged to attend through positive word of mouth. Sadly, in the year under review, 73 members passed on. It is with this deep regret and sorrow that we convey our sincere condolences to their families, friends, and colleagues. Poleni sana. And with this, I request the members, we can stand up and at least have a minute silence for our befriended fellows. Thank you. May God rest their soul in eternal peace. So, Mentor Sacco financial stability. In the year under review, Mentor Sacco financial stability improved and remained above the deposit-taking Sacco sector average. We have the sector there. We have the minimum that is required as per the raw average and what Mentor Sacco has. When we come to what we call core capital, the minimum requires is 10, and then average sector 124.89, Menta Sacco was at 254,559,891. We have core capital to total assets. The minimum required is 10%. And then we have the sector average is 16. I'm talking about all the SACCOs now, 4 SACCOs that operate the front office services. It was 16.36, that's 6%, and Menta we were at 19%. Joyce, I hope that you'll come and explain this. No, I'm not just reading figures. I don't know whether the members are understanding, so you have a role to come and explain what is this. And then we have core capital to total deposits. The minimum required was is 8%. Sector average was 23.90%, and Meta was at 19%. Institutional capital to total assets. The required is 8%. The sector average is 9.58, and at Menta Sacco, we were just at the threshold. That is 8%. This ratio, I think I've talked about it in so many meetings, and this one you have to attain that. If you look at our assets this year, we increased by 1.7 billion this year. And we have to set aside 8% of that amount, and it is by law. But God is with us. We have been able to attain this ratio, which has been a thorn in the flesh. And I want to remind you, year 2018, we had a very big problem with this ratio, whereby I was even called to Sasara to explain how we are going to attain this. And this one, I want to clear here, this one comes from the surplus. It is not like the share capital that we are contributing that. Even before you pay whatever you are paying, you must make sure that the 8% hiyo imefikishwa. Otherwise, your books of accounts will not be approved for any AGM. Asset quality, earning asset to total assets, and non-performing loans, the minimum is 5. You left there. The minimum is 5. The sector average 8.40. At Menta Sacco, we have 5.4%. Liquidity, and I want to thank the members here. If you look at the liquidity, liquid assets, savings deposits, minimum required, ile ambayo mnapatiwa na sasa lazima muwe nayo, ni 15%. Kwa sako zote, iko 64.72%. At Menta Sacco, our liquidity, it is standing at 145.3. And this is where I want to thank members for having confidence in Menta Sacco. Mmetuletea pesa, and that is why we have no need to go for external borrowing, because we have enough cash with us. Thank you so much. And then we have liquid asset to total deposits at 19.94, then 24.40. External borrowings, it should be 25% or equal to greater than, is it greater than or equal to 25%, less than 5%, and the sector average is 3.20, and as I said earlier, for us we have no external borrowing. It is 0%. We do not owe anybody. Nobody can come knocking at Menta Sacco to request money from us. And then we have the liquid asset to total assets, 9.41%, and at Menta Sacco, 18.4%. Gross loan to total assets, the sector average is 76.77%. We are at 73.2%. Total loans to total deposits, the sector average 112.16%, and we are at 92.3%. Capital adequacy indicators. During the period ended December 31st, 2023, the Sacco core capital grew by 254,559,891, or 15.1%, compared to 207,775,552 in 2022, and the institutional capital by 125,874,185 or 13.1% compared to 113,696,488 in 2022. The foregoing shows that the Sacco was able to sufficiently make retentions from the surpluses for the purposes of building the capital base. These key capital adequacy parameters shows that the Sacco is stable and operates within the prescribed minimum capital adequacy requirement. In terms of liquidity, 2,477,80,244 or 18.4% of total asset was held in cash and cash equivalents, far above the DT Sacco's average of 9.41%. Thus, in the year, cash and cash equivalents increased by 443,525,158 from 2,033,555,086 shillings in the year 2022. Therefore, in the year 2023, the liquid asset ratio increased from that 1% in 2022 to 145.3% against the prescribed minimum of 15%. The analysis shows that Sacco held more members' deposits in cash and cash equivalents as at that 1st December 2023 than a similar period in 2022. This is a clear indication of the trust and confidence that you members have in the Sacco. Thank you very much. Share capital. The share capital has increased by 17.4% from 739,534,288 in 2022 to 868,219,994 in 2023. To become fully paid up members, those who have not attained the minimum share capital of 30,000 are encouraged to do so, to be benefiting together with the others. Members' deposits and savings. Total members' deposits increased by 1,293,070,125 shillings or 14.5% from 8,908,466,620 shillings in 2022 to 10,201,536,745 shillings in 2023. This increase in deposits has been realized through contribution by members in schemes such as ordinary deposits, FOSA deposits, Mazao deposits. This is commendable, and I kindly advise members to patronize them to benefit more. Golden Account. This is a voluntary saving program which serves as a pension scheme designed to provide stability when a member is not actively earning. The program is available to all Sacco members. For the pensionable members, the program is aimed at bridging the gap between when one stops earning salary and when monthly pension is received. Contribution to the Golden Account can be through check-off, standing orders, mobile banking, direct cash deposits, or bank transfers. The fund earns interest, which is plowed back, and the member is guaranteed of their money upon celebrating their 60th birthday. Loans and advances. We are comparing 3 years, that is 2021, 2022, and 2023. The growth in loan book and the percentage increase. 2021, the growth was 341,416,101 shillings, which was a growth of 5.5%. And then in year 2022, the growth was 1,174,9 469,195, which was a growth of 16.0%. This year, there was a slight drop in the growth because the growth was 8,577,169, which was a growth of 12.0%. And here I want to add, there are those things that have come up. I don't want to mention them in this forum, but they have really affected even our pay slips. Even the way the people are paying the loans, they are not able. I don't want to be accused here of saying some things. That is why I don't want to be very open. But that one has had an effect on us. Because kuna mtu alikuwa amekomiti ile pesa ya kulipa loan na sasa imeenda pahali pengine. Tunaelewana? And we have to understand those members. What do we do them? Because it is not their liking, it is something. And then we also know that things are becoming, will also get worse. Sindio? Si tumesikia? Na itakuwako. But the Sacco is going to work with you, and we are going to see how we can be able to help our members. Because if you are punished from the other end, as the Sacco, we cannot punish you on this side. And again, we also have, if you look at some other things that are happening, like those people who come from Makoyo, there are those who are being transferred from Makoyo, they are taken to the other areas, they had even the loans, and they are also not able to service the loan. So we are going to sit with those members and then see the way forward and how we can be able to help them. But otherwise, we cannot condemn them, and we cannot just say they are defaulters. It is not their wish that they are not paying the money well. It is because of the circumstances that are beyond their control. Loans are the Sacco's primary source of income. A decline in loans could imply a drop in income and consequent return to members. Thus, it is essential that we all strive to increase new members who would then take loans. To accomplish this, we need your help. We engage you to always recommend Sacco to employees at your workstation, as well as groups and businesses in your area. The total loan book as at December 31st, 2023 was 9,858,945,126 shillings, up from 8,683,11,938 in 2022. During the year, loans and advances worth 8,147,835,057 shillings was granted, compared to 7,481,182,838 in the previous year. In the same period, the loan group grew by 1,577,169 shillings, or 12%, compared to 1,469,195 shillings, or 16% in 2022. To ensure the Sacco maintains steady growth in interest income, I would encourage more of you to take advantage of the Sacco's enhanced loans and advances. Non-performing loans continue being a challenge due to the overborrowing, diversion of incomes, and bad economy. In the year, loans of 443,797,000, this 355 was not being repaid as per the agreement, compared to 47,797,355 in 2022. The Sacco is aggressively following up the borrowers to ensure full recovery. Now, what I mean here, and this is the clarification that I want to make. It is not that they are not paying, but they are not paying according to their argument because of the reasons that I have given. And I have said there is nothing that we can do. We are waiting for what is coming. What are we going to do? Because it is going to be affected by those who are there. What are we going to do? So that's why I'm saying, as a Sacco, we need to sit down and we are going to consult the members and see the way forward on what we can be able to do. Total assets, in 2023, total assets increased by 1,705,000,000. That is 1,705,933,390, or 14.5% to 13,472,751,386 from 11,766,817,996 last year. Also in the year, the earning assets increased by 1,582,498,760, or 15.06% from 10,505,827,000 in 2022 to 12,088,325,760. This is laudable increase as the future of our Sacco depends on solid asset base and asset earning potential. Total income, in the year under review, the society total revenue increased from 1,541,231,998 shillings in 2022 to 1,828,188,032 shillings. This increase is an evidence of the overall improved performance of our Sacco. In cognizance of these results, the board proposes to pay out to members 1,188,852,437. This is 167,975,879, or over 16.5 more than the year 2022 payment. Then we have a table there, year 2023, year 2022. It shows the share capital, ordinary deposits, mazao, vile watu wameweka pesa. And then in year 2023, we had 130,232,999 shillings. We paid at a rate of 15%, and the amount that we paid out was 110,930,143, which is the rate of 15%. Joyce, I think you want to look at year 2023. I don't know what is there. Check. Ordinary deposits. We pay the amount that we paid for ordinary deposit was 823,783,440 at 12.4, and then the year 2022 we had paid 722,261,621 at 12.3. So we have all them. We can look at Mazao, the FOSA deposits, and the golden account. All of them, we have tabled and shown how we paid last year, and now we are proposing to pay this year. Thus, this year, the board recommends a payment of interest on non-withdrawable deposits at a rate of 12.4% and dividend on share capital at 15%. Next of kin cards, we would like to advise all members to update their records with the society, and especially the next of kin details. This will aid in reducing time taken by families to get refunds of deceased members' investment in the Sacco. This is a problem that we are experiencing, and always we appeal to members to update, and I think we have those cards with us today. It becomes a problem because all of us know death is inevitable, and it is going to come. And then, kuna yule mtu aliandika ile nominee card when he was employed. And now he is a person who is almost 50 years. Na hajai kubadilisha ile kitu. Wakati familia inakuja kufungua ile kitu, tunapata watu wengine hata hatujui. And even the family members are not there. So it is important you update the nominee cards. And I think we have with them, with us today. Do it today. And you leave it with the Sacco. The most current is the one that will be valid. Hata ukijaza 10. Hata kama utajaza 10. Ile ambayo latest date, that is what is going to be acted upon. Awards in the year 2023 during the National and County Ushirika Day celebration, Menta Sacco was recognized for its performance in various categories such as best in risk management, best improved, best managed, and highest returns to the members. Year 2024-28 strategic plan future outlook. Last year, our strategic plan, 5-year strategic plan came to an end, and as a board, we now have a new strategic plan for the next 5 years, which we came up with. And in that strategic plan, we have looked at various issues that can be able to propel Menta Sacco even to greater heights. So Menta Sacco is committed to prudent financial management, innovative solution, a member-centric initiative. Thus, the Sacco years 2024 to 2028 strategic plan aims at fortifying financial stability, fostering community progress, and ensuring our members' prosperity. In particular, the new strategic plan aims to increase quality membership. And I want to repeat the word quality. We just don't go for membership, but we want to look at quality membership who are going to add value to our society. So increase quality membership from 39,912 members in 2023 to over 80,000 members by 2028. It's an ambitious plan, but I think we are going to do that. And because in the Menta Sacco we work like a team, and I want to say here, the members are the best marketers that we have. They have brought so many members on board. So I also want, like the way I had said that there earlier, I want to urge you, as we interact outside there, can we try to sell Menta Sacco to members there? And I want to be honest here. If you ask the member who has stood there from Kiambu, we have been going there, many circles in Kiambu. You know what happened, is it? I don't want to repeat that. But other circles, when they go there, you find those members are saying, we are waiting for Menta Sacco to come. And they have even exited in Kiambu. The field have been left to us. It is because of the brand name that we have. So we have sold our name very well there. The members have done that. And that's why I'm saying, if next year we say all of us are going to bring only one member, we vote in this meeting, next time I'm going to recruit one member, then it means we shall be at 6,000. Si ndio? Kwa hivyo nataka kutuma kila mtu huko. Ukienda huko, sell Menta Sacco, try to recruit a member, because there is everything with the numbers. When the numbers increase, the loan book increases, the asset increases, and that's why always the most important pillar in the Sacco is the membership. If you don't have the membership, all the others going to go there. Si ndio? Kwa hivyo tukubali tukitoka hapa. This year, each one of us bring a new member to the Sacco. Then number 2, enhance efficiency in service delivery by procuring a new core banking system. This I want to explain. We have the core banking system that we are using today. Joyce, we started using it in which year? 2007. Sindio? Iyo miaka ni mingi sana. And then at that particular time, I think we are around maybe 8,000. Today, the society has grown from 8,000, we are to a number that is close to 40,000. So the system that we're using today, it is not working. And that is why sometimes we have the challenges. So as a board, we have sat down and we have decided that we need to come up with a new core banking system that is going to serve our members in the best way. But all the same, even that old system, the one that we are using has also served us well. It's only that it is not coping with the numbers. And realizing that our strategic plan is saying that we must be 80, then it is might not cope with that number. But the one that we want to do away with it, it has also done well. If I would give an example here, your mobile camera last year, people withdrew 7.2 billion using your gadget, using the phone. This is not little money. For deposit, they deposited 3.6 billion. Comparing to the tellers, those who went into the banking halls, they only withdrew 2.6 million. So you can see the members are embracing technology. They are using the phone more than going to the tellers. And this is what we want to change. We want to have a new thing that can be able to serve members well, conveniently, wherever they are. I know we have been having challenges. Sometimes you are called, it is not working. You have to keep calling the members, our staff at the ICT. But hopefully, by next year, this is something that will be passed, because that is what we are embarking on. Number 3, we want to invest more in appropriate ICT cybersecurity infrastructure in order to keep abreast with the fast-changing technological advances. Ensure 80% of products and services are accessed online and through mobile. We have an ambitious plan because we are saying even loan application, we want to go online. Hii mambo ya kujaza makaratasi imepitwa na wakati. God willing, very soon all the loans we shall be applying online. And in the school you are or wherever you are, you will be able to request somebody in another institution to guarantee you. Hiyo tunajua tutaipata, tutaifanya. Na ikifika itakuwa imerahisisha kazi yetu. Once you feel it there, it comes to the office and then the loan is going to be dispersed to you. Gross Sacco revenue from 1.8 billion in 2023 to 3 billion in 2028. Gross Sacco loan book from 9.8 billion in 2023 to 14 billion in 2028. We are also looking at growing this. No, we also to grow membership. Member deposits from 10.2 billion in 2023 to 16.4 billion in 2028, and also grow the share capital from 868.2 million in 2023 to 1.5 billion in 2028. Enhance the Sacco risk management to 100% in 2024 and beyond. For the plans to succeed, unity of purpose is required from all of us. Together, we will navigate challenges and seize opportunities for shared success. In my closing remarks, finally, I would like to thank my colleagues in the board for their constructive and positive collaboration during the year. Also, I wish to express my gratitude to the CEO and all employees for their hard work and dedication to the Sacco and the members. To all our members, thank you very much. Thank you for your steadfast loyalty and support to Mentor Sacco. Though we continue to grow and expand as a financial institution, we have not lost sight of what is important, the people we serve. You members will always be at the heart of everything we do. We would not be where we are after 47 years without you. Thank you once again. To all our partners, the Cooperative Bank, CI's Cooperative Insurance Company, Equity Bank, Consolidated Bank, Family Bank, Teacher Service Commission, Cusco, Sasra, Muranga County Leaders, Ministry of Cooperatives, Codic Limited, among others. Thank you for making our journey a success. God bless us all. Long live Mentor Sacco. So that is the chairman's report. And maybe before we, I have seen former directors in Mentor Sacco. Can they stand wherever they are? Bwana Washira nimekuona. Walikuwa waanzilishi. Let's also thank them. We have Mr. Murira. Thank you, Mr. Murira, for attending. tuliwakuta walikuwa wametengeneza njia. Kwa hivyo tunawashukuru sana. Kuna wengine wanasemanga sitakuja kwa sababu niliondoka, si ndio? But you can see they are with us here. Bwana Washira, thank you so much. Mr. Mulira, thank you so much. And for the support you even give us, because we also consult you on some issues. Tunafurahi sana. So that is the chairman's report. And I was requesting that Mr. Jenga, you come and lead the supervisory report so that we can have them be reacted together.
Yes, thank you, Bwana Chairman. This is a very important occasion for all of us. May I have the pleasure to take you through the Supervisory Board report of the 47th Annual General Meeting, Menta Sacco, at Mobi Stadium today. Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, shareholders, all protocol observed, good morning. It gives me to welcome all of you to the 47th Annual General Meeting of Menta Sacco Society Limited. I pray for the good health of all of you and your family members. To begin with, let me thank you for the confidence reposed and the support extended to Menta Sacco. Throughout the 47 past years history of the Sacco operations, the Sacco has established a significant footprint in the Sacco sector specifically and the financial world generally. Along the way, Menta Sacco has transformed into a responsible and adaptable financial services entity. During this time frame, our objective has shifted towards sustainable expansion with an increased emphasis on reducing our over-reliance on Murang'a County as our membership base. Currently, the Sacco has membership in every county in Kenya and is not doing badly in the diaspora. The positioning of the Sacco. Having accumulated more than 40 years of experience, the Sacco developed substantial domain knowledge and a proficient approach to assessment. The turnaround time for service delivery has improved and members are served real time. The business risk rating has improved greatly, fostered by low default rates in loans. The portfolio at risk is currently at 4.16% as opposed to 2022 figure of 3.77% and the regulator's requirement of 5%. I think the chairman has already explained the reasons why this is going up. This has enabled the Sacco to be rated the best Sacco in risk management, both in teachers-based Saccos and all Saccos generally. Therefore, the Sacco has a lot of future and the members' funds are well protected. Over the years, the Sacco has faced the following challenges which are urgent attention. Number one, geographical challenges. Menta Sacco is currently in a few counties and do not have branches countrywide. This makes it next to impossible for members outside the region to access the Sacco and their services. It is not possible to open branches all over. The solution to this particular challenge is that Menta Sacco use alternative channels like mobile banking, agency banking, a members portal, website, and currently the new software which is in the offing. These solutions will help the Sacco to, one, increase revenues through members' transactions. You can withdraw or deposit money wherever you are. 3, make members more active than before. You don't require the physical offices to visit the branch. The branches are with you wherever you are. 4, increasing membership. Person anywhere in the world can become a member. 5, reduce operational costs, that is opening and running physical branches. You have heard the figures. 7.2 billion was withdrawn through the mobile banking platform, while 2.6 billion was transacted through the branches. These figures cannot be compared. And the last one, with other options like AGM banking, one is able to reach the unbanked populations. The Sacco has taken advantage and capitalized in places other financial institutions have abandoned. And when I'm talking about this, we have a full-fledged bank or branch in Idanga, which has no any other bank. And this is serving our members from Ruagatanga and part of service delivery to members. Sacco members complain of slow response due to delayed mobile response. This may be due to a shared platform. The Sacco is doing everything possible to acquire a standalone system. Customer convenience is a key element in any service, in any financial service institution. Delayed service delivery may end up depreciating the value and relevance of services offered to members. For instance, if a member applies for an emergency mobile quick cash, which means they need the funds as soon as possible to solve an urgent matter, if he or she ends up getting the loan days later, that makes it irrelevant considering the time factor. The solution to this particular challenge is that the Sacco is in the process of acquiring a robust ICT system, which we hope will be accessed from anywhere at any time by authorized users. Remember, these days, there are so many people who are accessing other people's accounts and withdrawing their money, and therefore the system that the Sacco is intending to buy will be secure enough to ensure only you and you only can access the service. This will enable the Sacco to have tremendous growth and members to have an improved customer's experience. Marketing approach. The Sacco faces a lot of competition from other financial service institutions and digital lending solutions. Low interest loans are no longer a selling point. Therefore, the Sacco should aim at understanding the market's need and act upon these needs. The Sacco management should therefore be geared towards finding answers to the following questions. 1, what are the emerging members' needs? The target market, and what solution does the Sacco have? When we answer this particular question, we will be in a position to know, you as members, what are your immediate needs? How can we address these particular needs? And what can be done to make these particular services better? Number 2, how unique and reliable are the Sacco products and